This is week 8. So last time we finished the midterm and you made a good presentation. I appreciate for your efforts in making excellent presentation. I could actually see that you try really hard and you put efforts in it. So I know and I understand that it's not easy to write an essay in English, especially it's your first time to just learn about this essay structure, but you did actually a great job. And I understand that, making a presentation in English, it's actually not very comfortable. But I was actually impressed by your efforts, so please continue and just try actively in this class. Okay, so let's move on to chapter 2. So let's open to page 35. And before we actually go into the reading in details, we're going to do some preview on vocabularies. So there are 8 vocabularies and we're going to guess what the definition is. So number 1, let's read it. Advertising on social media helped the restaurant increase the business. Okay, so let's go over the instruction. Here are some words for reading 2. Read the sentences, circle the answer that best matches the meaning of each underlined word. So underlined word is advertising. And what does that mean? So A, writing articles. B, talking to customer. C, telling people about products. So A, B, and C, they both actually can't be part of definition of advertising, because advertising is about spreading good news about maybe one product, and maybe writing articles about a product could be advertising. Talking about a product to customer could be also advertising, and telling people about products also could be advertising. But in this sentence in particular, advertising on social media help the restaurant increase its business. So maybe among A, B, and C, there must be one definition that is the closest to the word here in this sentence. Okay, so go over number 1 to 8. I think you need to kind of think about it, not just choose the definition by dictionary, but you have to think about what the word means in this text. Okay, so I'll give you about 6 minutes and we're gonna go over the answer together. Okay? 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore 628 너 집 번호 네 집 앞이니까 나와 let's roll 시간 아까우니 잡아 나의 두 손 I don't wanna let go 핑크 머리 3개 피어싱은 3개 너는 좋아했지 나의 팔 베개 우린 서로 아파 하는 짓도 나빠 하나밖에 없는 downtown baby 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore 영화 보고 let's drink all night long 담배 한 대 피며 talk all night long 힘든 일이 있을 땐 내게 와 일로 너의 얇은 팔로 감싼 나를 사이로 지금 아프더라도 it's alright 시간은 다 지나가 it's alright 항상 그랬지 넌 손발이 차가워 그래서 내게 말했지 빨리 안아줘 I'll make you rich 조금만 기다려 너가 없는 날에는 raining I'll do anything 조금만 기다려 맑았던 하늘도 다시 보니 gray 술도 한잔 못해 또 너와 날 만나 와인을 사와 술도 한잔 못해 또 너와 날 만나 마음이 아파 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore It's okay baby 항상 같은 자리에 서 있을게 It's okay baby 너 위에는 핸드폰을 켜놓을게
It's okay baby 항상 같은 자리에 서 있을게 It's okay baby 널 위해 내 핸드폰을 켜놓을게 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore 628 너 집 번호 네 집 앞이니까 나와 let's roll 시간 아까우니 잡아 나의 두 손 I don't wanna let go 핑크머리 세게 피어싱은 세게 너는 좋아했지 나의 팔 베개 우리 서로 아파 아는 짓도 나빠 하나밖에 없는 downtown baby 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore 영화 보고 let's drink all night long 담배 한 대 피며 talk all night long 힘든 일이 있을 땐 내게 와 일로 너의 얇은 팔로 감싼 나를 사이로 지금 아프더라도 it's alright 시간은 다 지나가 it's alright 항상 그랬지 넌 손발이 차가워 그래서 내게 말했지 빨리 안아줘 I'll make you rich 조금만 기다려 너가 없는 날에는 raining I'll do anything 조금만 기다려 맑았던 하늘도 다시 보니 gray 술도 한잔 못해 또 너와 날 만나 와인을 사와 술도 한잔 못해 또 너와 날 만나 마음이 아파 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this anymore It's okay baby 항상 같은 자리에 서 있을게 It's okay baby 널 위해 내 핸드폰을 켜놓을게 It's okay baby 항상 같은 자리에 서 있을게 It's okay baby 널 위해 내 핸드폰을 켜놓을게 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야 매일마다 꾸고 싶은 꿈이야 Baby without you I can't do this 너는 나의 downtown baby야 너의 눈은 밤하늘의 별이야
Okay, did you complete all the answers? So let's check the answer together. So number 1 is advertising on social media help the restaurant increase its business. So advertising on social media here means C, telling people about products. Okay, good. Number 2, let's go to number 2. Choosing a college is difficult. I have to carefully consider all my choices. What's consider here? So consider means think. Okay, so here I have to carefully think about all my choices. So letter A will be the answer. Number 3, my car is not very dependable. Okay, my battery died 3 times this month. Okay, so depend, it's verb, and dependable, it's adjectives. So I depend on my father. That means I rely on my father. So dependable, its meaning is reliable. So the answer will be C. Okay. Number 4, I'm going to encourage George to apply for the new job at the radio station. Okay. I think it's the perfect job for him. So encourage. Encourage means convincing somebody. Okay. So I'm going to convince George to apply for the new job at the radio station. So convince or encourage also means give motivation. So command is not encourage. Encouraging is like helping someone to change his mind, helping someone to give or get motivation. So the letter A will be the answer here. Next one, number 5. Our family recycles paper and plastic to help protect the environment. So environment here, it's not machines, of course. It's not people. It's about plastic, okay? So, and paper. So it will be B, natural world. Natural world. So environment also means like, maybe your circumstance. It could be also people in some context, but in this sentence, it's B. Okay, so when you're just reading an article or maybe paragraph or sentences, you have to think about it. Sometimes, yes, it also directly means the meaning or definition from a dictionary, but according to the text, according to the, like the mood of this like article or reading, the meanings or definition can be various too. Okay, number 6. She left her job because she wants to establish her own company. So establish means make something, build something, or create something new. So the answer will be A. Okay. Number 7. We didn't notice him leave the classroom. So leave. Okay. So notice here. A, tell that. B, see, and be aware of. And C is show or describe. So here, notice is B. So we didn't see and be aware of that he left the classroom. Okay. Number 8, a service that many hotels offer is helping with luggage. So luggage and baggage. Carrier is Konglish, so we don't use carrier. So you always say luggage or baggage. So at the airport, oh, can you put the carrier there? And that people will not understand. Oh, can I put my luggage up there? Can I put my baggage there? So that will be understandable. So service here means thing that a company does for you. So it's a service that company offers for you. Okay, so that will be the answer. I hope you got all correct. If you didn't get it correct, it's okay. So just please check the answer and confirm again and think about it once again. Okay. So last time we watched a small video clip about the importance of color in business and how different colors are used in different marketing strategy as a logo, as a brand power, as a brand name. It was very interesting, and one of the example was McDonald's. So in this reading is very directly related to the video that we actually watched last time together. So when you listen to this reading, please think about the video we watched last time, and I'm going to show you another interesting video that shows about the power of the color in business again once we finish the reading. Okay, so the importance of color, we're going to read it, so please pay attention.
Unit 2, Reading 2.
The importance of color in business. If you walk into a McDonald's restaurant, what colors will you see? Probably yellow and red. And when you think about McDonald's, you will think about those two bright and cheerful colors. Every year, large companies spend millions of dollars on advertising. They want you to buy their products and use their services, and they want you to remember their company name. Companies use color so that you will notice them and so that you will think about them when you see their colors. One research project showed that color helps people remember company names. Colors are very important to businesses. Blue is often used by computer companies. Microsoft and Dell use the color blue to show that their companies are serious and dependable. Like the sky and the ocean, blue can be both peaceful and powerful. To show that their computers are for serious people, many companies used to make their computers black or gray. But Apple decided that they wanted computers to be fun instead of serious. For that reason, they made their iMac computers in a variety of different colors in the late 1990s. Today, their computers, laptops, and cell phones come in a variety of colors. BP uses green and yellow for its colors. It is the only large oil company to use green. Green is the color of nature. Yellow is the color of the sun. Both colors are bright and cheerful. BP hopes that people will think of it as a friendly company. In addition, green may make you think of the environment. BP wants people to think of it as a company that cares about the environment. United Parcel Service, UPS, is a large delivery company. Its company color is brown. When UPS started in the 1920s, brown was a good color for a safe, reliable company. From the beginning, UPS used brown trucks and brown uniforms. In today's world, brown may seem like a boring color choice for a company, but UPS decided to make it a positive symbol of its business. Their ads ask, "What can brown do for you?" When people see the big brown UPS trucks, the company hopes they will think of excellent, dependable service. All over the world, companies use color to establish their brand and to encourage people to buy their products. Companies believe that customers respond strongly to their colors. It isn't surprising that companies carefully consider the colors for their products and their advertising.
Okay, so did you understand reading? If you don't understand reading, please pause the video for a second and maybe try to read once again loudly. When you read it, please don't just read with your eyes, but also speak out. In that way, you're gonna practice your pronunciations and maybe underline some definitions or the words that you don't get it. And also, just helping, it helps you to kind of understand better, because when you speak, it also just promotes your brain to function better in order to understand. Okay, so this reading is actually relatively shorter than the other reading, The Importance of Color in Business. And they talk about different companies as an example that use different colors. So for example, we talk about McDonald's, and McDonald's use different colors. What color do they use? They use yellow and red. And why do they choose that color? There are reasons. Because those colors are bright and cheerful colors. So a lot of companies like McDonald's, this is for like family friendly company, and they want to just provide an image of like bright signs. So that's why they chose two bright colors. Okay, and there is another company that uses blue. So a lot of like computer companies like Dell, or maybe finance company, bank company, a lot of actually bank companies in Korea also use the color of blue. Because why? What's the reason of it? Because they want to give the image of trust and dependable, reliable, serious. So the power of blue gives you that, oh, okay, this is trustworthy company. That's why the blue makes it just people to kind of trust it and rely on their image of it. But interestingly, Apple actually decided to use not blue, but they use different colors. They decide to use different color because they want to give fun image of it. If you actually go to Google, Google also use different colors, right? Google, the image of the blue, Google actually, the logo of the Google used a variety of color like red, yellow, and also blue. Okay, so the reason why they chose different colors but not blue is because they want to get out of that image. So when people think about maybe IT company, maybe products like such as cell phone, they think about, okay, so they want to provide an image of trust like Samsung. But because they wanted to get out of that, just circle and that bubble, they intentionally chose different colors, like variety of colors, like such as Apple, such as Google. And you know, our school, Gyeonggi University, can you think about the logo of Gyeonggi University? Interestingly, Gyeonggi University's logo, let's check it out. Ta-da! So Gyeonggi University also chose 4 different colors, which is red, orange, and green, and blue. So maybe, I don't know the intention of this logo, but Gyeonggi University tried to just see that, you know, big just square as a door, and then we're open for a variety of cultures. We are open for a variety of opportunities. We are here to give you better opportunities, but not just one particular, but different, you know, different backgrounds and different opportunities, also different understanding. So maybe the intention of Gyeonggi University logo was not just one fixed by one color like blue, trust, green, environmental friendly, you know, red and yellow or orange, bright side, but they maybe try to include all different just good images, and they wanted to include that as a logo. Okay, so now let's move on to next paragraph. Moving on to paragraph 3. So paragraph 3 is talking about BP. So BP is a gas station's oil. So here, this is the BP. Okay. So when you drive a car, you get oil, right? Oil is actually wrong expressions. We say gas, and it's gas station. So, you know, a lot of gas station companies, they actually threaten our environment, they destroy the environment. But in order to just, you know, keep their logo as environment friendly, and you know, make people to think that, okay, we care about the environment, we care about you, they intentionally chose the color of green and yellow. Okay, what about next company? Paragraph 4, it's UPS, so United Parcel Service. Do you know FedEx? FedEx is another parcel service. So like Coupang is also parcel service. So they deliver products, or they deliver just letter for you. Like yeah, so they chose brown color. Some people think that brown is a boring color. Maybe that's true. Brown doesn't look that fun. But also, at the same time, even though it's not fun, it gives an image of like, okay, this is very trustful. This is very dependable. So they intentionally chose the color of brown, and they asked the quote saying that slogan, saying that, what can brown do for you? So they put their image or of company UPS equal to brown, and then here we can do something for you. Brown can do something for you. So paragraph 5 will be the conclusion part, right? So here they use different examples as their to support their main sentence. And here, all over the world, companies use color to establish their brand and to encourage people to buy their products. So they intentionally and restate their main idea, okay? And they say that, okay, so company use color to establish their brand and to encourage people to buy their products. Companies believe that customers respond strongly to their colors. It isn't surprising that companies carefully consider the color for their products and their advertising. So they restate, they write it again, means restate their main idea here again. So they don't introduce a new idea, and they summarize it to wrap up. So that will be the reading. So I hope you got a better understanding from my explanation, and we're gonna check B. Okay, so check the main idea of the article. Number 1 to 4, I'll give you about 2 minutes. It's pretty simple. So go over the reading again, and we'll check the answer. Okay, and we'll check out what the main idea is. Okay, so let's go to C. Complete the chart with information from the article. So from the reading, we talk about different companies, such as McDonald's and BP. So here, name of company, company colors, feelings that colors give. Please fill in the chart, and we're gonna check the answer together. Okay, maybe here I will give you about 6 minutes for that. Okay, everything is from the reading, so you can find the answers from the reading. Let's look at B. Write 1 or 2 sentences to describe each company, its color, and meaning of the color. use your answers from activity C. So here you can go back to the chart from C and make a sentence. Let's look at the example together. McDonald's. McDonald's uses red and yellow because they are bright and cheerful colors. So here, by making a sentence from the chart, you can restate it. So here is from number 1 to number 4. Okay, so page 37. So 2 minutes, 6 minutes, and for D, I'll give you about 4 minutes. Okay, so I'll give you plenty of time to fill in the blanks for page 37, and we can check the answer together. Okay, so please do the activities.
지금 너도 같은 기분일까? 이상해 너랑 둘이 오랜만에 걷고 있는 이 밤 좀 어색해도 난 여전히 너의 것이니까 yeah, yeah. 미안해 내가 너무 매정했지 진짜 겁도 없이 I don't know 아마도 그때 너가 날 달래줄 거라 믿고 버틴 거야 너 하나 없어지고 모든 게 무너져서 멍한 표정으로 아마 집을 앉아졌어 나 점점 발걸음이 무거워 못 걷겠어 이대로 널 보낼 순 없는데 입이 안 떨어져 I know 우린 사랑해서 We don't talk together 여전히는 너인걸 Why don't you 인정하기 싫은걸 Why don't you 보낼 수가 없는걸
우리 너무 사랑했어 아니 내가 사랑했어 나는 너무 착각했어 현실은 시간이 다가오고 있어 너를 보내야 해난 우회전 좌회전 Go straight 4분 전 아 진짜 돌아버리겠어 이별은 너무 아프지만 너를 놓아버리겠어 아니 너를 놓기 싫어 치료하면 되지 아픈 것은 나아버리겠어 우리 자주 갔던 카페 여길 돌면 1분 안에 너 이제 우회전 좌회전 도착
I know 우린 사랑해서 We don't talk together 여전히는 너인걸 Why don't you 인정하기 싫은걸 Why don't you 보낼 수가 없는걸 집에 도착 잘 지내 하면서 돌아섰나 다시 우리 사랑을 찾아야 해 이별을 막아야만 해 우린 사랑해도 We don't talk together 멀어져만 가는 널 Why don't you 보낼 수가 없는 걸 Why don't you 잡을 수도 없는 걸 누구를 위해 누군가 기도하고 있나 봐 숨죽여 쓴 사랑 시간 낮게 들리는 듯해 너에게로 선명히 날아가 늦지 않게 자리에 닿기를 오늘따라 마음이 아픈지 했더니 오늘은 그대가 날 떠나가는 날이래요. 왜 항상 나는 이렇게 외로운 사랑을 하는지 도무지 이해가 안 가는 이상한 날이에요. 왜 그랬는지 묻고 싶죠. 날 사랑하긴 했는지 그랬다면 왜 날 안아줬는지 그렇게 이뻐했는지 나만 이런 세상을 살고 있는 것 같아요. 알아보기만 하다 포기할 수는 없겠죠. 근데도 이렇게 아픈 마음만 가지고 사는 건 도무지 불공평해서 견딜 수가 없어요. Please come back to me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. 왠지 오늘만은 그렇게 보내기 싫은지 오늘은 그대와 나 마지막인가 봐요. 왜 항상 나는 이렇게 아무 말도 못하는지 도무지 이해가 안 가는 이상한 날이에요. 시작부터 사랑하지 않았다고 내게 말했었다면 그랬다면 나의 마음은 이렇게 굳게 닫혔을까요? 나만 이런 세상을 살고 있는 것 같아요. 알아보기만 하다 포기할 수는 없겠죠. 근데도 이렇게 아픈 마음만 가지고 사는 건 도무지 불공평해서 견딜 수가 없어요. Please come back to me. Please come back to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please come back to me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Please come back to me. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. 나는 사실 이성적인 게 참 싫어요. 그래서 우린 헤어져야만 했으니까 아무렇지 않게 살아가도 매일 밤이 고통스럽겠죠. 그때가 정이 많은 사람이었다면 날 안아주진 않았을까요? 먼 미래의 날씨 같아 예측 불가해 말 가슴에 내 꿈인데도 너만은 왜 뜻대로 안 돼 대체 뭔데 나의 생각과 마음을 다 이미 알고 일부러 반대로 말하고는 행동하는 건지 첫눈에 어느
So let's check the answer together. Did you enjoy the music? Okay. So identify, check the main idea of the article. So number 1, companies don't care if you remember their colors as long as you buy their products. That's not true, right? Companies care about it, right? Number 2, companies use colors, so you will notice them and remember their company when you see their colors. It seems right, right? Number 3, blue is a good color for computer companies. This is true, but that's not the main idea. That's one of the supporting sentence, right? That's one of the example and details. Number 4, many companies use green because it shows they care about the environment. Same with number 3. It's an example, so it's not the main idea or topic sentence, but it's supporting sentence. So the answer will be number 2. Go. Okay, C. Did you fill in the blanks? So let's check the answer together. So McDonald's use red and yellow, and it gives the feelings of brightness and cheerfulness. Next one is Microsoft and Dell. So it's both of them are companies for IT, right? Computer program. And the color is blue. And it gives the feelings of being dependable, peaceful, and also powerful. Okay. Next one is Apple. Also maybe Google, maybe Kyung University, right? It uses the color of a variety of colors, and it gives the image of fun and interesting. Next one, it's BP. It uses colors of green and yellow, and the colors give nature, sun, energy, bright, cheerful, environmentally friendly feelings. Last one is UPS. It was parcel company and uses color of brown. And it gives feelings of safety and also being reliable. A little bit boring. It's a negative image. But at the same time, it gives feelings of being dependable too. Okay, so that was page 37, activity C. Let's go to next one. Let's look at D together. Write 1 or 2 sentences to describe each company, its color, and the meaning of the colors. Use your answers from activity C. So we fill in the blanks and the charts of activity C, and we're going to make a sentence like that. So number 1, McDonald's use red and yellow because they are bright and cheerful colors. So did you also fill in the blanks for number 2, 3, and 4? Okay, let's check the answer together. Okay, number 2. Let's go to number 2. So number 2. The UP color is brown. It represents safe and reliable service. Number 3. Computer companies like Microsoft and Dell use blue to show that they are dependable and powerful. Number 4. BP's green and yellow represent the environment are bright and cheerful. Okay, good. So we finished the second reading of chapter 2. Now let's go to next page, which is page 38, and critical thinking strategy. Okay. So here we're going to learn about the concept of restating. Okay, so in conclusion, I say write the main idea again, but in different words. In other words, I can also say restate or paraphrase it. So what's restate? A good way to see if you understand an idea is to restate it. When you restate something, you write or say the idea using different words. Different words here is a key word. If you repeat something exactly, it isn't always clear that you understand. So if you're using the same word, you're not sure about, okay, did I understand or did I not understand, right? So to restate the idea, you need to show that you understand what it means. When you restate, be sure not to use exactly the same language. So here the key point is not using the same language, but also at the same time using different words. So here is original statement, and there is another restatement. So using different words. Let's look at the example. Every year, large companies spend millions of dollars on advertising. And when I put that in different words, which means restating, each year, every year, big companies, large companies, use a lot of money, which is millions of dollars, to tell people about their products and service, which is advertising. So the meaning of the sentence is exactly same, but I try to put in different words, maybe a little bit easier word, to clarify that I understand it. Okay, let's look at the second example. All over the world, companies use color to establish their brand and to encourage people to buy their products. Okay, if I restate it, it's in many places, business use color, so people will know who they are and buy the things they make. So in order to understand, sometimes I write a sentence again in different words based on my understanding. Okay. So this is another exercise. E. Restate the sentences. Use different words and language to express the same idea. So there are number 1 to number 5, and we're gonna put that in different words. Research studies show that yellow makes you feel happier. How can you restate it? Research. What's another word for research? Studies. Okay, yellow makes feel happier. So try to put that in different words. So there are 5 sentences. So I'll give you some time and we're going to check the answer together.
보는 어감 그 이상의 무언가 넌 그걸 별 노력 없이도 참 무심하게 이끌어내고 날 걷게 해 네가 있는 곳으로 너의 생각과 마음을 다 알고 싶어 한 번의 미소도
Okay, let's continue. So number 2, we think carefully about color when we choose our clothes. Okay. Number 3, people who like to wear orange are cheerful and enjoy change. Number 4, there are not many colors with universal meaning. Number 5, in today's world, brown may seem like a boring color choice for a company. Okay. So my answer is not perfect answer, and you don't have to use exactly same. As long as you use different words and restate it, then it's fine. Okay, I'm showing just one of the examples that could be answered. So let's check my answer together. So here we go. So number 1, scientists research have indicated that you feel happier around the color yellow. So there is a key word yellow and happy, but I changed the order and restated. But the meaning is exactly same as number 1. Okay. Number 2, when people choose clothing, they think carefully about color. Okay. Number 3, people who are usually happy like different things often wear orange. So I also changed the color again. People who like to wear orange are, it started like that, but I changed the structure and the orange goes to the at the end of the sentence. Okay. Number 4. Few colors mean the same thing to everyone. Okay. Number 5. You might think that the color brown is not an interesting color for a company. So instead of directly saying that, oh, brown is a boring color choice, I said it indirectly and used the opposite approach. So I said it's not an interesting color, which is the same meaning as a boring color choice. Okay? So restating is a really important strategy when you write a conclusion, also when you show that you understand the article in the correct way. So please restate it, okay? And use different words to say the same sentences. Remember here, you should not change the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so now let's open to page 39 and we'll work with the video. So preview, do you have a favorite color? What is it and how does it make you feel? So there is a small video clip from the book. We're going to watch it together and talk about color in more details, okay?
For 17 years, color systems company Pantone has released a color of the year to reflect society's mood. These colors inspire design and fashion trends, everything from kitchenware to nail polish. And the 2017 Pantone color of the year is greenery. The company calls it, quote, a fresh and zesty yellow-green shade that evokes the first days of
course it
spring.
does. I like it.
We've been seeing the greens, building and building, as we've had this desire to reconnect to nature and immerse ourselves in the physical beauty of the natural world as we're sitting there tethered to our devices.
Pantone colors are part of pop culture, from Tiffany and Carolina blues to the red on a can of Coke.
Carolina's blues. I like that they do this.
I do too.
You're going to see a lot more greenery, which, by the way, looks good on every skin tone. Just
That's
saying.
true. Good point.
We all have different skin tones here. This is good.
Okay, so we watched a small video clip about the trend of color and the color of each year. Okay, if you maybe didn't understand some of the parts, you can go back to the video and watch it once again, because this activity also recommends and suggests you to watch it 2 or 3 times. Okay, so let's talk about this video. So Pantone has chosen the color of the year for different years. For example, 2017, 2016, each color represents a trend of the color of that year. And a lot of brands or companies intentionally use that color to be trend and then show that we are actually following the trend of the year. Okay, so number 1 to 4, there are 4 questions. Number 1. Let's read the questions, and when you watch it one more time, please think about these questions and be prepared to answer. So, number 1, Pantone has chosen the color of the year for. Number 2, the color of the year inspires. Number 3, the color of the year for 2017 is. This is a good color because it connects to. Okay, I already showed the answer kinda, but you know, when you think about the questions, please just think about what the answer will be, and we'll watch it one more time.
For 17 years, color systems company Pantone has released a color of the year to reflect society's mood. These colors inspire design and fashion trends, everything from kitchenware to nail polish. And the 2017 Pantone color of the year is greenery. The company calls it, quote, a fresh and zesty yellow-green shade that evokes the first days of
course it
spring.
does. I like it.
We've been seeing the greens, building and building, as we've had this desire to reconnect to nature and immerse ourselves in the physical beauty of the natural world as we're sitting there tethered to our devices.
Pantone colors are part of pop culture, from Tiffany and Carolina blues to the red on a can of Coke.
Carolina's blues. I like that they do this.
I do too.
You're going to see a lot more greenery, which, by the way, looks good on every skin tone. Just saying.
That's true. Good point.
We all have different skin tones here. This is good.
Okay, so Pantone is a company which is famous for making different colors. So when you say blue, we think that, oh, there is just one blue. But if you actually see in more details, there are tons of different colors of blue. Look at the picture. It's a blue, but they are, each just column is slightly different from each other. So there's cobalt blue, there's light blue, there is sky blue, and there is like, creamy blue. So all the blues look the same, but it's actually, if you look into more just paying attention, it's different. And Pantone always choose the color of each ear and becomes the fashion trend, and a lot of fashion brands or maybe just marketing companies follow the Pantone's color and apply it as to their products. Okay, so number one question, let's look at once again and check out the answers. Number one, Pantone has chosen the color of the ear for 17 years, according to the video. Number two, the color of the ear inspires fashion trends. The anchor actually briefly mentions in the beginning of the video. Number three, the color of the ear for 2017, it's what? What is it? 2017 color is greenery. So at the end of the part, one lady says that, oh, we all have different skins, but the greenery looks actually good on all different skins, all different colors of the skin. So 2017 color, the trendy color was greenery, which looks like maybe a mixture of yellow and just bright green. So it looks like light green, right? So number four, this is a good color because it connects us to the nature world. So green represents environment. It also represents like the environmentally friendly world or image of it. Okay, so that's for page 39. Here we're gonna watch one more video clip that explains really well about how colors are used in different marketing strategy. So last video that we watched was about mainly focusing on logos and brands and the power of the colors in different companies. And this one explains further in detail. So let's check it out.
Have before. Hello world, I'm Mike Ploger here with Visme, the visual communication tool that enables you to create stunning visuals to wow your viewers. Now what's one easy way to catch your viewers' attention? Perhaps incorporating the perfect colors meant for your image? Let's all take a minute and rewind back to our youth for a second. We're young, we're playing hide and seek with our friends, throwing back popsicles like water, and while you may not have known it, we're also learning associations with color. Think about it. Your favorite color likely came from positive experiences with that single color when you were growing up. But as you grew older, you likely learned what colors represent. Blue represents intelligence, green is associated with nature, and yellow signifies happiness. But the meaning of color doesn't stop there. There's so much more to learn in the realm of color psychology, and you've come to the right place to get started. Shall we? Okay, let's start with a quick review. Can you name the three primary colors? Are you thinking to yourself yellow, blue, and red maybe? If so, you deserve that popsicle. But why are these the three primary colors? Well, it's because these are the only colors that cannot be created when mixing any other two colors together. So what happens when these colors combine? I'm glad you asked. Secondary colors are created from the combination of two primary colors. In the color wheel, these are visualized in between the primary colors, as you can see here. And if you want to live life on the wild side, you'll combine a primary color with a secondary color, creating a tertiary color. Mind blown, right? And if you want to dive even further into these colors, check out our video where Visme founder Paymon Tai takes you through a journey for picking the best colors for your slides. When you take all the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors and throw them all together, you have what is called a color wheel. Any and every color imaginable is available in the color wheel, and you can find a version of this on the Visme dashboard when you edit your projects. The color picker is nearly identical to the color wheel, allowing you to find the perfect color for your designs. Color nuances are important in visual marketing because they convey your brand personality. Choosing the right color nuance can either detract or support your overall message. So let's take a look at the different nuances and how they differ. Pure colors or hues are any colors unaffected by tints or shades. There's no brightness added, no darkness added. It's the original color seen around the outer edges of these color wheels. And as I mentioned, one way to alter a pure color is with tints. This is when white is added to that original color, making things brighter. And on the other hand, shades are your natural hues affected by black coloring, hence these colors appear darker. Now a variation of these two would be adding gray to the pure colors. These are called tones and can create millions of different colors. The easiest way to adjust to each of these three color nuances is by adjusting the saturation of your color. A pure color is at normal saturation, but can be desaturated with white, gray, or black to form an entirely new color. This is when color pairing is crucial. Some saturations of blue look great with yellow, while some blues you should stay away from. Okay, time to take another step in our coloring book. We've learned how to mix colors, but now it's time to learn how colors can work together to form a color scheme. These are called color harmonies, and the possibilities are endless. So I have a few pop culture references to help. Did you know that the color wheel is split up between warm and cool colors? By looking at this image here, you can see how red, yellow, and orange are on one side of the color wheel, making them warm, while blue, green, and violet are on the other side, making them cool. Breaking into color psychology, warm and cool colors represent different emotions. With warm colors, you think of summer days and the heat. Cool colors remind us of the colder months or even just a clear blue sky. A good way to think of warm and cool colors is in interior design. Warm colors in a room make it feel cozy and comfortable. Cool colors provide a sense of cleanliness, even making a room seem bigger. The right combination of warm to cool colors will make a room or design pop. And if you're using mostly cool colors, add a spark of warmth to emphasize something you feel is important. Complementary colors are direct opposites of one another on the color wheel. But hey, opposites attract. You'll often see complementary colors paired together like yellow and purple, red and green, or a lighter blue with a strong red, as seen here in this Blade Runner 2049 poster. There is one thing to remember when using two complementary colors. Avoid using 50% of one color and 50% of the other. This can make a graphic look difficult to look at. Make one color more dominant while the other complements that main color. You want to look for an 80-20 split. Analogous colors are those colors that are aligned next to one another on the color wheel. Think red, yellow, and orange, all those warm colors that we talked about earlier, and how good it looks on this Kung Fu Panda poster. Analogous schemes provide a sense of calmness and knowledge without too much excitement. Think nature and how the leaves gradually change over time come the fall. You'll want to use three colors when attacking the scheme, with one dominant color and two used as accents. Now, a monochromatic scheme takes one single hue and uses colors of different shades, tones, and tints. This graphic of the Grand Budapest Hotel took one color, pink, and altered the color for every item within the graphic. While it's a beautiful piece of art, if you're looking for a marketing design, I recommend using color harmonies with more contrast.